know she wanted to get my movie for.
There you go, as you see looking out the window, gas stations are out of gas and closed due to this fire. The deli around the corner here is, and this area is intact, but I have about a mile to walk to my parents, and then I have to walk in 2 more miles to my place. So we'll see if they're standing. Let's hope the best. Okay, here we are on the corner of Londonderry and Larkfield Drive, and the neighborhood looks good here up to this point. I hear the newer section got burned down, and not much chance for my duplex, but we'll see when I make it over there. Oh, there's a casualty of the fire. Animals don't have much chance in this kind of a fire. Dead birdie. So here we come up on the Pacific Heights neighborhood, which is at the end or the starting of Londonderry Drive where my parents live. And this house was saved, but the backyard was badly burnt and still smoldering. If you look on Pacific Heights, you could probably see all the way to my duplex. All these were 2-story, probably upper $800,000 to $1 million houses that were wiped out. They're completely gone. As you see, watering off the hot spots. And I don't know how far they'll let me go, but yeah, that's neighborhood's decimated.
Yes, sir. Can't have
anybody go.
Okay, here we are, a few houses from my parents' house, and you can see all the houses are in great shape. One across the street, the neighborhood. And there we go, there's Scott's house. I just talked to them. They're the ones that first gave me the word my parents' house was still standing, which is awesome. But my duplex is a mile to the east, so it's let's hope for the best on that. So here we go, we're coming up to my parents' house. Just let you guys all know that it looks great. There's Scott's house, and there's the mailboxes, and there's my parents' house still intact, which is awesome. There we go. So now I gotta walk across Marquis Springs Road, and you can see these new modern houses in the Pacific Heights neighborhood. I can see from here is devastated over there. Well, the police officer said I can't venture towards my house. But yeah, there's probably, oh boy, there's probably hundreds of homes here in this area, and they're completely gone, and I can't go any farther. But this is completely devastated. See that house? The water sprinklers are on. Oh, so actually one of the houses in the older part of the neighborhood got decimated, as you see here. It's completely gone, but it just cherry picked it. Picked it because all the houses are around it until you get across the other street there. Then, yeah, total devastation. So now I'm in the backyard of my parents' house, and this was across from the 9th hole at the Wikiup golf course, and see through the trees there, but the Wikiup golf course, which doesn't exist anymore. The field's caught on fire there, so that's That's how close it was to my parents' house, but you can see their backyard, which is all intact, which is awesome. Yeah. So everything intact there in the backyard, which is great. I'm just making sure there's nothing smoldering here. I'll water it down if there is. So far it looks pretty darn good. The house looks pretty intact. I'm gonna still try to sneak over to my place. I don't know if I can make it over there, but it doesn't look optimistic. We'll find out. Oh, I hate to see this, a classic Mustang. Right there. Swimming pool. Yeah, I would never imagine this could happen. Somebody's bottle collection. I'm trying to be sly and make it around the cops here to make it to my place. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble today, but that never bothered me before. Here's one of the newer houses. It's on the end of the older neighborhood. I like these newer houses for some reason. I don't know if that tells you about what's better built. But there you can see there's a car, so hot the windows melted. Yeah, so here's the neighborhood. The newer part we call this. Yeah, you can see nothing left of it. There's statues, those were people's backyards before. And we got fire sprinklers and natural gas going off and lawn sprinklers. Oh boy. Starbucks made it, so my dad will be happy. And Johnson Jacuzzi place made it. Doesn't look like these little condos made it over here though, and there's an apartment complex over there. This is Old Redwood Highway here, so you can see that. And then I'm coming up on Cricklewood, which I've heard was burned to the ground too. There's still flames going on over there in that condo neighborhood. Here's somebody's Doughboy swimming pool. There's the Cricklewood restaurant right past the telephone poles that's been in business probably 60 years. But then, oh bummer, see a nice Charger. And then you have an international truck. The Charger totally burned out. That was probably somebody's garage. And then an international truck totally intact right next to it. So this was somebody's garage and their private basketball court. And this was a great steak place that been in existence for 60 years. Cricklewood, an eating and drinking place. That's what Cricklewood is now. So hot that timbers flew in the air onto hundreds and hundreds of feet away. Probably these places just exploded. Yeah, cops don't want me around here right now. But too bad. Too bad for them. I have to find out about my place. So I just talked to a highway patrolman. He wouldn't let me go any farther, but he knew my tenant, and he said my place burned to the ground. Bummer. He said Martin lost his classic 67 Dodge Charger in the garage and everything, so my tenants lost everything. and it was burned to the ground.